Hello and welcome guys. So in this section we are going to study about the parameter settings. Okay, and this is one of the most important aspect in this alpha level purifier, this part of the manual. This is the parameter list manual. Okay,
to every marine engineer out there, from junior engineer to chief engineer and electrical officer, we all know that earning respect on ship is very important. We all know fast promotions are very important, and we all know that इज्जत कमानी है, promotion चाहिए तो काम आना चाहिए, तो जूते पड़ते हैं, गालियां पड़ती हैं, and for that you need a good mentor. Sometimes we keep finding those mentors on board ship, अगर नहीं मिल रहे तो MNDFLIX है ना, Merchant Navy Decoded has launched a subscription model where you can find more than 30 plus courses with respect to your rank, helping you earn respect on ship. Please enroll on these free trial videos, watch these videos as per rank, and then decide whether you want to invest or not, with a very good flexible payment plan as well. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata.
and as we are aware that EPC 50 is one of the most advanced control systems, so there can be some errors while addressing these issues. We have tried our best to gather the correct information and then share it with you guys. If there is any feedback, please do share their views, and we will try to make any corrections if required. So this is the parameter setting chapter. Okay, so as we can see, the contents are parameter setting, installation parameters, and process parameters, factory set parameters. So these are the three parameters: installation parameters, which are indicated by IN, process parameters, which are indicated by PR, and factory set parameters, which are indicated by FA. Okay, and then there is a sequence diagram in this manual which is related to the timers, TI. Okay, we will see one by one their details, and we will try to figure out why is the value that, and what is the significance. Okay, first let us see what is a parameter setting. Actually, when these are totally comprising of three types of parameters: installation parameters, process parameters, and factory set parameters. So while the purifier is being installed, there is some parameters which are set during the initial installation, that are installation parameters. The process parameters are the one that we generally change, the discharge time or the fuel type, or say any other kind of parameters are called process parameters. And then there are factory set parameters. They all have their own factory set parameters set by the maker itself. Okay, depending on the different conditions on the different systems, these parameters are there. Initial set parameters are called the installation parameters. Process parameters can be set during operation also. Okay, so how to check the parameters? To check the parameters, we just need to press the enter button. Okay, you need to press the enter button, and then you enter into a parameter list. Okay, when you just press the enter button, you will see the PR process parameters, and then you will enter into a parameter PR1, PR2, and just keep on pressing, and then we can change it by the plus or minus buttons, and then we press the enter. It will accept a new parameter value. Okay, to change the parameters, this is the process here. To change the parameters, we press the enter button. Say time to discharge P1 is shown as 60. This is the process parameters. P1 is the parameter, and 60 is the set value. Okay, P1 is the P1 ka 1 is flashing. Okay, one of the P1 is flashing. If you can see here in one practical video, then it will be more clear to all of us. So I can see here, as we press enter, time to discharge is PR1, that is the first parameter. So 1 is being flashing here with 60, value 60, as it is being discussed in our manual. 1 is being flashing with value 60. Okay, so that is the correct parameter for the discharge time in this purifier. So when we press the push button, when we keep on pressing the push button, then values are changing 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the chosen parameter is showing flashing, it will appear in the window. Let me show it to you how it happens. So you press again, press plus, so it is number 2 showing, number 2 and its value, then number 3, number 4 and number 5. Okay, PR5, then 5 will show 0. Okay, so these are all the process parameters that are shown here. So as we keep on pressing one by one, the process parameters are shown. PR6, PR7, okay, high oil pressure, PT4, that is PR10, so this is 3 bar. 11, low oil pressure, PT4, PR11, 0.8 process parameters. High feed pressure, PT1, that is PR14, PR15, low feed pressure, PT1, PR15, 0.08. So these process parameters can be altered also. Say if we have to alter this, we will stop at this value and we can press the, say, push the enter button. The chosen parameter is now shown on the left side of the display and the parameter value is shown flashing, the value that we need to change. So once the parameter has come, we need to change, push the enter button. Need to push the enter button, that value will freeze and the parameter will start flashing. You press the plus or minus button to change the value. Say if you want to change the PR1 setting or the discharge interval setting from 60 minutes to 30 minutes, then we need to push, when P1 is flashing, push the enter button, the value will start flashing, then you reduce minus 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 minus, go to 30. Say you want to make it 30 and then again press the enter button, then it will change the value. The parameter number will now be flashing, the 30 will be flashing. And if you want to go to the next parameter, just press plus or minus. That is how you check the values. Now if you want to leave this list, you will press plus and minus all together. You can see, push the plus and minus buttons at the same time, the display will go to the standstill, or if it is in operation, there will be two values showing. One will be the trigger value, LCAP trigger value. I'll come to this, what is LCAP trigger value on the one side, and on the other side it will be showing the time remaining for discharge. So that will be the final display during the operation. One side will be the LCAP trigger value, on the other side it will be time for discharge. Okay, so LCAP trigger value is generally in the picofarads, the value of the capacitance. I'll come to what LCAP trigger value is when we are discussing the process parameters. Okay, so this is what how the parameters are being read and how the parameter is being changed. Okay, now if you want to see what is there in the panel, we can see here, this is the EPC 50 panel. It has got this schematic diagram of how this panel is working. Okay, here we have got the LED for heater, which is green when it is working. This is the heater on off button. This is the separation button for control program running, green. This is the LED for stop, which is in yellow color. LED for stop sequence running, it is yellow. Control button for on off push button is this one. Okay, sludge discharge push button. If you have to do any manual discharge, you are during running, then you can push this sludge discharge push button. Operations are active is shown by this green LED. This panel is active, and alarms are indicated by this red indication. and it can be reset by this panel. Enter button is the push button from where we can see the parameters in the display window, and plus minus is through which we are changing and moving to the other process parameters. Okay, there are three these are the values that can be seen in the control unit: installation parameters, factory parameters, process parameters, alarms and test. Okay. The first thing that, as we have discussed just now also, first when we push the enter button, the process parameter will be shown, and we press, it will go to the end. Then we go to the end, then again you press the enter and the plus button, enter and the plus button at the same time. So if you want to enter from the process parameters to the installation parameters, just press the enter button and plus button, that press together. If they are pressed together, that will enter into installation parameters. Installation parameters will now flash on the display. Okay, as we can see in this one, say we have to enter from the process. So as we started this one, we started with standstill, and the first, when we press the enter, the first thing is showing the process parameters. But say if you want to go and see the installation parameters, just press the enter, go to the end of this parameter list, press the enter, and plus button together. So when you press enter and plus button together, it will go into installation. Install will show flashing. Now you press plus, it will go to take you to all the values of the installation parameters. Now you use the enter button to enter into the selected list. Okay, to leave this list, you have to press plus and minus together, both at the same time. Then you can leave this list. To leave the complete menu, we have to press the plus button repeatedly until exit is. So if you have to do similarly, press plus until exit will be displayed, and then you push the enter button, it will be out of the menu list. Okay, so to enter into the installation, you press plus and the enter button together, you enter into installation, keep on pressing plus, go to the exit and then press again enter, then you will be out of the menu list. Okay, in the next module we are going to discuss the installation parameters and then the further process parameters and the timer sequence also. Okay, thank you guys.